Alright, how you doing, people? This is probably going to be a really quick video actually. I'm out taking my little one Coco for a walk. You can probably see her down there in her autumn jacket, so she blends in, so I can never bloody find her. And the challenge for me today is I'm going to have my camera on AV mode, auto ISO at f8. So everything's automatic. In fact, I'm even recording this on my Canon EOS-R and it's just an automatic recording at 4K, but the only thing I'm not going to do is walk along and record because the IBIS or the image stabilization isn't very good. Like, it wobbles all over the place, so it's really getting quite dark. So it's going to be auto ISO, so the ISOs are going to be up into the sort of 6,400. So it'll be a test for old Lightroom's noise removal. So yeah, gonna have a little walkabout, see if we can get some shots. So it's all automatic, none of the manual stuff, no tripod, just walkabout, AV mode, f8, auto ISO. The camera's going to sort the shutter speed out for me, so nice and easy. There she is, look. Let's have a walkabout. Alright, look at that, people. Look at that sky. See, it's quite a cool shot there. But if I bring you over here, see, it's quite boring. There's not much in the way of foreground interest. Don't get me wrong, it's not going to be the best shot in the world. But if I come over here, do that, it's a bit of interest in the foreground here now. It's not much of a leading line because it's lining the wrong way, but does that not put a bit more interest into the shot? And with a bit of edit, with a bit of denoise, the shot should come out like this. Just along the beach from that last shot I just took, which was just there, look, you can see that kind of bit of leading line. If you come along the beach a little bit more, you'll probably recognise something that I've shot plenty of times. The old little blue boat. Poor thing's falling to bits a bit now, but it always makes for a good, interesting foreground shot. Especially when there's moody clouds like this. So, like I said earlier, staying on f8, auto ISO, letting the AV, letting the camera do the shutter speed, because I'm not after a long exposure or anything like that. Just going to put this in the foreground, moody clouds, tickety-boo. Two shots from sort of stood in the same position. Unfortunately, this doesn't record as wide as what it can shoot at photographically, but when it's recording video. But there's one shot sort of down there roughly, and then there's another shot up there. Bearing in mind that I'm getting some of this sky because it's a funky sky. Which do you prefer? Up there or down there? Just bent over and looked inside the boat. You've got all this detail inside the boat, which leads you all the way through up to the funky clouds. How cool is that? Look at that. Lovely little spot. I can't believe the camera's picking this up. It's near on sundown's been and gone now, but look at that. The ISO's banging right up to 6,400, but I quite like this shot behind me with the cows in the foreground, the girls there, look. Then there's a kind of a bit of a woodland, and then there's a bit of a funky sky, so it's kind of split into three really. You've got the foreground cows, strip of woodland, strip of sky, all about the freeze. But yeah, nothing amazing. I just think that's quite a cool shot. I can just start to see autumn is starting to make its move on that bit of woodland there. There's some oranges coming in there. So, yeah. Right at the top of that field where I was with the cows just a minute ago, looking right down across the field now. Gates in the foreground, sort of field goes down, little bit of woodland, different colours all over the place. You can see a little bit of the dart and then boom, bit of a funky cloud. Sort of being bookended by trees on the left, trees on the right. Right people, that's about it. It is pretty much pitch black. I haven't got a clue how this camera's seeing me because it is so dark. I'll tell you what, coming from my era, this is just like amazing. But anyway, told you it's going to be a quick video, nothing special. I'm trying to practice walking along and get my video footage steady whilst holding this in my hands, because like I said earlier on, the image stabilisation on this EOS-R, well it doesn't have any actually. The only image stabilisation it has is in the lens. Oh, look, it's getting well dark. That's pushing the ISO on this thing. Yeah, all AV mode, all f8. Let the camera sort out the ISO and the shutter speed. Just making sure, but most of the time the shutter speeds are around a 60th of a second, something like that. So, hope you enjoyed. Just a quick one whilst I'm walking my little ferret, Coco. Yeah, she knows it's time for a tea now. See you in the next vid. Cool, cheers, bye.